Hey guys, Kyle here, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Borderlands Legendary Guide. Today I want to talk to you guys about a very powerful weapon called the Yellowcake. The Yellowcake is a legendary heavy manufactured by the COV. This weapon can be obtained through getting to drop from any enemy inside the Revenge of the Cartels DLC, so I would say to you guys, while the event has been extended, try and get yourself one of these if you haven't already, because it's a really strong gun. The red text is, I'm really more of a pie person and this weapon will always come in radiation. The special effect of this weapon, guys, is that it fires a projectile that, before exploding, will travel a short distance, then split into two mortars that will then explode again and split a second time. The Yellowcake is one of these weapons that you will need to find a sweet spot for, kind of like the Dictator and the Monarch, but instead of getting up close to the enemies, you will need to find kind of like a short distance away from them so that you will get the projectile to split at just the right moment to hit the enemy to do the maximum amount of damage. So guys, with all that being said about the Yellowcake, it is time to get into the weapon test. So guys, again, we're on Athena's here on Mayhem 10 and there's no positive or negative modifiers on right now, so it's a nice neutral test. I think the only thing maybe affecting it would be holy crit, but yeah, shouldn't affect the heavy too much. So I'm just trying to find the distance here, guys. I do struggle for a minute or two to try and get some proper damage done. This heavy wants to get close to me, but I try and find that sweet spot. You can start to see the damage really rack up here in a sec. You can see there big chunks of damage and he's gone. Basically on most of these other enemies here we can pretty much like one shot them upon getting the correct distance, and I'll show you that. Yep, there you go. I was just wondering when that was going to happen. Even these enemies here, if you can, I find jumping helps a lot as well. If you want to jump kind of backwards while you fire, it'll make your projectiles kind of arc more, and they may even hit the ground and not the enemy and cause some splash damage. Trying to avoid this heavy. I hate getting crowd. It slows everything down. Take him out. Oh, one more. Sorry. Okay, even nogs like this just completely obliterate. So this thing is crazy, guys. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting yourselves one of these if you haven't already, and the event will be around for about another week or so. We haven't heard anything off Gearbox, but that is what I'm betting. You might even want one of these for the Guardian takedown. I was thinking about doing a video just talking about some weapons that would be good for the new takedown. I'd say this will be one I will be taking in myself. This, the OPQ system, the Kausen and the Maggie will probably be my starting loadout. And we just took out another. The one shots are really satisfying with this thing, and it has plenty of ammo. This thing only uses one ammo per shot, so it's incredibly ammo efficient. And oh, we got another boss spawning in. Anyone needs Tyrone small arms. Anyone. Is it Tyrone? It's Tyrone small arms. I never get anyone else to spawn. I was saying that in my OPQ system the other day. Not a single soul else do I get. But yeah, we're going to reload here. One thing I will say, the reload is pretty slow on this weapon. But if you can keep the fire rate down, the overheating down, this thing should serve you well. Okay, so we've cleared all these enemies here, guys. I'm just going to revive my spider ant, and we're going to head over to Tron for the final test against a boss. So guys, we're over here by Tron. We're just going to hop down and take him on. So very start, you just kind of want to get around his little ice wall here, and it nearly ends up hitting me. Use my fadeaway here, but it doesn't help too much, I don't think. You can see here, try and get your proper distance away, and that was the fight. Yes, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Yellowcake towards Tron. I know he isn't the hardest boss, but I do like to do this with the weapons I test out. So guys, yeah, that was going to be pretty much the boss run here, and yeah, we'll just head into the final thoughts on the weapon. So then guys, my final thoughts on the Yellowcake. I think this is a brilliant weapon. I use it pretty much every time I'm playing Borderlands now, and I happen to get a really good anointed version, and I'd recommend you guys get either the version I have here, an ASA one or an ASE one. They're pretty much the best you can get at the moment. Yeah, so farm up those Revenge of the Cartels enemies. Hopefully the one drops for you. I wish you all the best of luck. And yeah, that was pretty much my review on the weapon. I'd give it probably a 10 out of 10. I think it's a really strong weapon, and yeah, it never leaves my equip slot. So yeah, that's kind of says a lot about it. So guys, that is going to be the end of the video for today. I really hope you did enjoy it, and I could give you some info on the weapon, and maybe give you a bit of an incentive to go farm one for yourself before the event ends. Again, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I really do appreciate all the support on the channel. Make sure you stay in touch with the channel, maybe consider subscribing, liking or commenting. I'd love to have a chat with you down in the comments about anything Borderlands or beyond. So thanks again, guys, for watching. and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.